Hi parents, we are starting Unit 2 for Fundations already. Your children did fabulous on Unit 1 test last week. Please make sure you sign those if you still have them at home and return them to school in your child's goal folder. We are now going to start, Unit 1 is a little bit different because we're only writing the letter sounds. For Unit 2 on, we'll have more of a similar format. So this is the test for Unit 2. Your students will have to have 5 different sounds here that will be random. They just write the letter. So for example, if I said, tell me the letter that says Z, zebra, Z, then they would write a lowercase z. So they'll have 5 of those. For the words, these are the concept of the unit. So for Unit 2, we will be practicing CVC words, which are basically consonant, vowel, consonant. And the only other way that that would change is if we use QU at the beginning. Normally they're 3-letter words. We tap them out on our fingers with the initial, the medial, and the final sound. Your child might know it as beginning, middle, end. But we tap it out, for example, sad, ad, and then fit, it. So then for those 5 right here, these 5 words, we will ask them 5 different words that have to do with those CVC sounds. So we'll most likely do probably one of each vowel. Then on the back, we'll have 2 sentences that your child will be asked to listen to and then write down on the paper. All of these will have CVC words and the trick words or the sight words for the unit. So the main goal here is to make sure that your child is capital letter or uppercase at the beginning, spaces, sounding out the words, and then period at the end. And I will remind them as best I can of all of that when they're writing those sentences. Then down at the bottom, they'll be asked to write all 6 trick words, which are listed here. Your homework packet for tonight has them right here in the letter A and the, is, his, of. And so your child on the back of their homework has some practice that they can do here of writing them all lowercase, and then they will be asked on the test to write them all down. I will dictate. They don't have to memorize which 6 they have to write. I'll say, okay, number 1, write the word A. A dog is black. And then they'll have to write the word A. For homework tonight, you have a lot of information because it's the first week. But the main thing to look at here is the homework. We have to chunk it together because we don't have school on Thursday and Friday. So you'll have 2 words to work with tonight and then 2 more words to work with on Tuesday night. It's asking you to change the middle or the beginning sound. So if I wanted to change bat to mat, I would write bat and then draw an arrow, and then I would change it to mat. So on the homework, I do want to see these 2 separate words. Don't have your child just write what you're changing it to. Have them write the word and then the new word that you're changing it to. Again, you're changing all of the beginning sounds. Another thing you could do, Superstar students, you could highlight that change. So with a highlighter, just highlight that M if you want to really make sure that they understand what they're changing in the word. So for Monday, you'll change fit to sit and map to lap. And then Tuesday, rag to sag, sat to mat. You have the cards that I gave you at the beginning. I think I gave you a colored copy of this, but it's the same thing that you'll have in your packet. The trick words that you'll want to practice on purpose, I would put these somewhere. I would cut them out, put them on the kitchen window somewhere, or in your child's room, on their door, wherever that they would see them. Make sure that they are really understanding these words. You'll have the vowels here. And then last but not least, the homework page. This is the only thing you turn in. Tear it off. Make sure your child's name is at the top. So then here's another example of what the homework should look like on the side. We do Monday's work here, the first one, the second word, the third, and the fourth. All with that word, arrow, change the word. And then anytime you have this week to work with your child on these trick words, you can do this any day of the week. Just make sure that it is turned in this week on Wednesday, because we do not have school on Thursday or Friday. Our test will be after 2 weeks of doing this unit. So this is week 1. Next week will be week 2. Next week we don't have school on Friday, so our test will be Thursday, September 22nd. If you have any questions, please email me. Have a great week. Thank you.